It's wild, because, like, if you look at Floyd's resume, it's much deeper than Crawford's. And Floyd was faster, and he had a better defense and all that stuff.
I think Crawford is better, bigger. He's actually, he moved in weight class, and I would say Crawford is a better fight all around fighter. Mayweather.
What did you think about what he had to say about you when he said you're way better than Floyd Money Mayweather? I know you heard that he said that. What thoughts came to your mind when you heard that Canelo Alvarez said that about you?
Hey, that's a big compliment. He's been in the ring with both of us, so he would know, from.
Unbelievable scenes. Floyd Mayweather versus Terence Crawford is now the hottest topic in boxing. 4 years. Fans argued over who truly owned the crown of boxing greatness, but everything just flipped upside down. Terence "Bud" Crawford didn't just win a fight. He shook the entire sport by outclassing Canelo Alvarez in a way nobody expected.
Had a great fifth round, and Terence Crawford knew he had to make a stand in this sixth round. That shot got Canelo's attention as Crawford's back was against the ropes. It's a good shot from Crawford, and that shot and that exchange allowed him to box the way he wanted to.
And just like that, all eyes shifted back to Floyd Mayweather. The whispers are louder than ever. Could a showdown between these two legends finally happen? Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, because this one is worth following closely. Let's be real. If Mayweather and Crawford ever meet inside the ring, whose legacy survives the night? After Canelo's surprising post-fight remarks, Max Kellerman returning to the commentary booth, and Mayweather himself speaking from the sidelines, the debate exploded into boxing's biggest conversation. Crawford's performance against Canelo wasn't just a win. It was so sharp, so controlled, that fans instantly compared it to Mayweather's finest moments.
If you can, compare and contrast the fight between yourself and Floyd Mayweather Jr. and tonight's bout with Terence "Bud" Crawford, if you can.
No, I think Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather.
Canelo himself admitted it in front of the world. Crawford is a better fighter than Floyd Mayweather. Let that sink in. This isn't just anyone talking. This is the same Canelo who stepped into the ring with Mayweather in 2013 and took his very first professional loss at just 23 years old. What stunned fans most was how Crawford completely took away Canelo's power. Every time Canelo tried to attack, Crawford shut him down with defense that looked strikingly similar to Mayweather in his prime.
Given the fact that his coach said that, he felt like I couldn't hurt Canelo with anything and Canelo can hurt me with everything. So I think, they put that in his head. And then when he got in there, he was like, whoa, they lied to me. This dude can punch.
But here's the difference. Unlike Floyd, Crawford didn't just defend. He pushed forward with his own offense. That left Canelo looking confused, frustrated, and running out of options. Many fans argued Crawford's win could have been scored even wider than the judges gave him. This wasn't just another victory. It was a statement. And right away, the comparison to Mayweather set the boxing world on fire. That's when the legacy debate really took off.
The thing about Crawford that people have to understand, it's wild, because, like, if you look at Floyd's resume, it's much deeper than Crawford's. And Floyd was faster, and he had a better defense and all that stuff. But Floyd picked and chose when he fought guys, especially once he left lightweight. He wiped out the junior lights, bring him. Lightweight, he jumps up to Jose Luis Castillo first thing. A lot of people think he lost the first fight, I didn't, but then he won the rematch.
Then came Max Kellerman. After decades of being one of boxing's most trusted voices, he made his long-awaited return to commentary for this fight. And what he said carried real weight. Kellerman praised Floyd, calling him brilliant, giving him credit for his legendary resume and unmatched defense. But then came the twist. He raised a point fans have quietly discussed for years.
But once he left lightweight, he was careful about when he fought guys. So even though his resume is deeper with names, people remember, but he didn't want it with certain dudes at certain times. Crawford, we all witnessed, even though the resume is thin in certain ways, he wanted it with everyone the whole time.
Oh, yes.
That makes a difference to people.
When Mayweather left lightweight, Kellerman argued, he became very careful about who and when he fought. His resume is packed with names, but critics say many of those fights came when opponents were older, slower, or not at their peak. Crawford, on the other hand, is different. His resume might not yet have as many big names, but his mindset has always been the opposite. He'll fight anyone, anytime, anywhere. And that, Kellerman said, is why fans see Crawford's legacy rising toward the level of Sugar Ray Robinson. It's not just about numbers, but about the impact his fights leave on people.
Let me ask you this. Again, also talking about Floyd. He didn't start fighting real fighters, in my opinion, until he left Top Rank.
Okay.
Also. Like, I feel like Top Rank
you can say the same thing about Oscar.
Yeah. I feel like, promotionals are hold them back, hold a lot of fighters back. Terence Crawford was also a top-ranked fighter.
Kellerman didn't declare Crawford better than Floyd, but his balance take added serious fuel to the fire. And it wasn't just commentators talking. Other fighters and legends quickly jumped into the debate.
Mastered the art of knowing when to fight somebody and when not to fight somebody. I mean, that he's the best in that game. He's the best in, making money and making all the, the huge fights happen. But why? Because he was timing every single one of them. He never fought nobody really in their prime. He always
after junior lightweight. Junior lightweight, he did.
100%.
He didn't fight Paul Williams, so we all wanted to
So he changed the game in the worst way possible. You're right. Everybody's trying to protect their own. I had to break that, right, with Tank. I made sure we made
you
that
broke
fight.
the
That was
real.
Ryan Garcia went viral blasting Mayweather on social media. He claimed Floyd changed boxing for the worse, accusing him of cherry-picking fights and protecting his perfect record. Garcia admitted Floyd was a master at making money, but argued he hurt the sport's true competitive spirit.
Crawford is better, bigger. He's actually he moved in weight class, and I would say Crawford is a better all around fighter. Mayweather's really good too, though. You can't knock him as well. He's very talented. It would have been a tough fight, but I think Crawford would have the edge over Mayweather because of the long arms and because it's bigger.
Then Shane Mosley, who knows both men's styles firsthand, praised Crawford as a more complete fighter. He pointed out Crawford's size, long reach, and ability to adapt would give him a real edge over Floyd. Suddenly, the debate turned into a generational split. Younger fighters leaned toward Crawford, while old-school fans stood by Mayweather's untouchable 50-0 record. And then Floyd himself poured gasoline on the fire. He didn't say much. Instead, he flashed his money. The day after the fight, Mayweather posted a betting slip showing he put $50,000 on Crawford to beat Canelo. His payout? $124,000. Classic Floyd. No long speech, no debates, just proof he bet on the winner and proof he's still watching everything. Fans immediately started guessing. Was Floyd simply being Floyd, or was he hinting at stepping back into the spotlight? 10. With Mayweather already confirmed to face Mike Tyson in an exhibition, a new question popped up. Is Floyd warming up for something even bigger? Could this be the build-up to Mayweather versus Crawford? The timing feels almost unreal, especially with another shocking fight making headlines at the same time.
Versus Mike Tyson, it's been signed for under Mayweather Promotions and Mike Tyson Promotions for 2020-26. Worldwide broadcast. Special exhibition. Who the hell would have thought we would be getting this?
Yes, Mike Tyson, at 59 years old, is officially set to fight Floyd Mayweather. On paper, it sounds insane. Two legends from completely different weight classes, eras, and fighting styles. But in today's world of exhibition boxing, where money and spectacle often matter more than logic, it strangely makes sense. Tyson himself admitted he wasn't even chasing the fight. It was Floyd who pushed for it. During a candid talk with Fat Joe, Tyson laughed and said Mayweather just wanted to pick a fight. Of course, Tyson acknowledged the money's part of it. This isn't a charity sparring session. It's two of boxing's biggest names cashing in on nostalgia, hype, and global attention. But for Floyd, this fight is more than just a paycheck. Facing Tyson puts him back in the spotlight, keeps his name buzzing, and forces him into real training camp mode. Even if it's just an exhibition, every press conference, every highlight, every punch will remind people that Floyd isn't just a retired legend. He's still sharp, still relevant, and still very much in the fight game.
Well, I look at it in a situation like this. I mean, they compared me to a Sugar Ray Leonard. I'm talking about as far as skills, you know, as far as my skills. And I feel I'm on the level of a Sugar Ray Leonard, you know. And I feel that he's not on the level of a Roberto Duran, so he's not going to be able to handle it at all. You can mark my word today.
That's why many believe this Tyson fight isn't just for show. It could be Floyd's way of testing himself before something far bigger, like a clash with Terence Crawford. But while Floyd tests the waters, Crawford is chasing history of his own. He's not slowing down. Reports suggest Crawford plans to move down to 160 pounds, aiming to become a 6th Division world champion. If he pulls it off, he joins an exclusive list of the greatest fighters ever. His possible opponents? Janny Bekaliminuli, the undefeated Kazakh with a spotless 17-0 record, and Arizlan D. Lara, the Cuban veteran who's troubled middleweights for years.
Great.